Why anime is more popular now than ever. For many years, anime was solely the area of die-hard style followers or individuals keen to search out uncommon, imported, VHS tapes to get their animation repair. At the moment, due to expanded licensing that introduced extra collection to American shores, anime is greater than ever. Perhaps you caught Princess Mononoke when it made an end-of-year listing or noticed a stray episode of Dragon Ball Z on TV. However, what's anime, and the way did it get so standard? Featured video. What's anime? In its most simple kind, anime refers to animation. Curiously sufficient, the title itself isn't an abbreviation of the English phrase animation. As an alternative, it's the way you say animated cartoon, written in Japanese. To a Japanese viewer, anime is any cartoon, whether or not it's made in Japan or not. Exterior of Japan, nevertheless, the time period anime has come to imply animation made in Japan, or extra broadly, any animated present or film that makes use of signature features of Japanese-style animation, like vibrant colors, dramatic panning, and attribute facial expressions. Commercial. What's the distinction between dubbed and subbed anime? Anime is available in two codecs, dubbed and subbed. Sub performs the unique Japanese vocal monitor for the present or film you're watching with English, or no matter language you're watching in, subtitles. Dubbed, however, options an English-speaking forged of voiceover actors working from a translated script. There are benefits to each codex. Anime for youths. Simply because it's animated doesn't imply it's for youths, as any mom or dad would possibly be taught, whereas watching motion pictures like Vampire Hunter D with theirs. Like all type of artwork or leisure, it's as much as dad and mom to deem what's acceptable for his or her youngsters. Trendy streaming providers like Netflix require rankings for all of the anime titles it carries. Virtually be sure to are watching the fitting model of the collection. Some favorite hits like the unique Dragon Ball had been edited in America initially, however the uncut, unique model seems on streaming providers at this time. How has anime tradition taken root in America? Manga versus anime. Manga are Japanese comedian books, which frequently function the inspiration for an anime collection. Whereas in America manga refers solely to comics from Japan, manga is simply the Japanese phrase for comedian books. So in Japan, all comics are technically manga. When you're already a fan of each, or just anime and studying, contemplate including a manga collection to your studying listing. There are plenty of enthralling options to select from. Anime genres. If the very first thing that involves thoughts once you consider anime is two guys in karate-gi throwing fireballs at one another, you're not alone. Because of video games and youngsters all over the place, that's most people's first impression. However, Japanese animation encompasses of various storytelling kinds, from horror to romance and all the things in between. Right here's a quick crash course in only a few of the quite a few genres that decision anime dwelling, together with hyperlinks to seek out the very best streaming choices for every. Horror. Japan has a wealthy historical past stuffed with monsters and ghosts. Horror anime is available in numerous flavors, from action-focused titles like Assault on Titan to the gore-soaked madness of Tokyo Ghoul. Don't fear, it's not only one massive massacre, due to contemplative sci-fi collection like Serial Experiments Lane or Nightfall Maiden's Soapy Delights. Commercial. Romance. Love is a language each tradition speaks, and loads of anime firms have introduced their romantic delights to American shores. Romance titles normally fall into two classes, comedy and drama. Some titles, like Toradora, handle each, drawing laughs whereas pulling viewers' heartstrings. LGBTQ voices are even beginning to make an look in collection like Yuri on Ice. Where to watch anime online? In any case, this info you're most likely chomping on the bit to really watch some. Fortunately, you reside within the streaming renaissance, which implies it's simpler than ever to get your repair. Because of questionable enforcement of copyright legal guidelines, there are many sites to stream anime for free. Mainstream streaming providers like Netflix and Hulu have intensive anime collections, even producing their collection and financing the import of recent titles. You most likely have already got these choices, However, in the event you're on the lookout for an extra in-depth catalog of traditional titles and new releases, distributors like Crunchyroll and Funimation every provide does stream digital providers.